Assalamu alaikum everyone. So I've had a few sisters ask me how to get that clean drape look with their niqab, and it's actually the simplest niqab style in probably the whole universe. But all you need is one shayla, one niqab, preferably banded, because those do look better and they work better for this style, because it does give that kind of flat look right here instead of the curved look of just wearing a hijab and a half face. So what you're going to do is you're going to put on your shayla and just do a basic, sorry, I'm looking in the mirror for some reason, just use a basic hijab wrap. Pin under the chin, one side over, the other side over, however it's comfortable for you. And then put your niqab on, or if you're using a half face, put it on underneath or on top. It doesn't really matter at this point because there's going to be another piece of material on top. Whatever style is comfortable for you, whatever you think looks better. So basically you're going to be looking like this. You can use any color shayla you want. It's your preference totally. Just use a matching, either another shayla or like this. This is my little sarong I bought that's like a huge shayla. Good for the style in summer because you see it's very see-through, very light, very airy, and it won't add to the heat. It's got a little tiny snag in it. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm seeing things. What you're going to do is you're just going to take this, put it on top. What I do is I kind of tilt my head back and I bring it about halfway down the band of the niqab. Kind of like that. Maybe a little bit more down. And then just push your head forward and let go. This one's really long, so it's kind of draping down here. But if you want, you can tuck it under your niqab and pin it on your shoulder like this, and then pin the other side so it's not hanging down so low. You can do that with your other shaylas too. See how it just creates this very nice draped look. Very simple, very easy. If you're worried about security, just take a straight pin and pin it to the top. Or you could take, like, sometimes they do like a decorative earring, Like this one isn't too decorative, it's just kind of a flimsy little Claire's plastic one. But you can just take it and put it on the side like that or whatever. It totally does not match, but oh well. It's a little wing. Yeah. That'll keep it secure too. If you don't like that look of the pin on the top. I don't necessarily. And since this is really long and it's kind of a rougher texture too, it stays pretty nice. But that's what that looks like with a black. And then let's take my Palestinian scarf. Square scarf. Do kind of like that. That works too. This is a little wrinkly. It's hard to iron and keep the wrinkles out. You can wear it with this style with a alamira, one of these, and then just drape something over the top. Very cool for the summer months. You can play around with color if you want. Let's get my pink one out. This kind of, again, this one's kind of wrinkly too, so whoops. Get that look going. Some other things you can do is instead of pinning this piece, if you don't like it just hanging there, you want to add a little bit of flair to it. What you can do is kind of see how it starts to puff out right there, kind of right above the ear. My ear, top of my ear is right here. What you can do is you can just take it back, pull it back a little bit, put another finger, you see where the crease kind of stops, kind of put a finger right below that, and just kind of guide it straight down so it makes a little fold. And then you can pin it with a straight pin and do the same thing on the other side. Let me go ahead and do that. See, this is like the easiest style ever. In the winter too, it's really nice because if you use a little bit thicker materials too, it keeps your head nice and warm. And if it gets too warm, you can just take this one off and still be fine, you know. Still be in proper niqab and hijab. So top of the ear, there's a little crease. Straight, whoops, not enough material. There we go. Straight down. Make a little crease, kind of fold it triangularly. There we go. Like that. And that way it's not quite so as straight lined. It kind of keeps these pieces out away from your eyes. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm sorry, it's just, I don't know why. Guess it's distracting. Like that. Depending on where you pin them, you can pin them like down by your ear and that won't create so much of this little flappy flaps. Like that. Again, you might be able to see this better in pink. But if you don't like these just hanging down like this, what you can do, lift up your niqab a little bit, take it, fold it, pin it on one shoulder, or just throw it over the shoulder, you can do too. If I can get it. All my materials sticking to each other. You can leave that one hanging down for that kind of look. You know, with this style, the possibilities are really endless. It's up to your imagination. Woo. What else? Yep, that's about it. So, easiest style in the world, like I said. And you don't have to worry about, like, I know in one of my niqab videos I did something kind of similar. It wasn't quite so hooded. It was like more like a drapey hood thingy, kind of like that. This one's much more easier than that style. So, if you're not into complication, go with this style. It's very cute. I love this style, actually. Actually, I'm about to go out. Probably looking like this. I've got to go to a... It's kind of funny, but it's a Christian hobby store. They're Christian run, Christian based. But they have good prices, and I need what they sell. So, there we go. That is that. Assalamu alaikum.